CAM, the crassulation acid metabolism, is a photosynthetic process that was discovered in flowering succulents and occurs in many other types of cacti and succulents.
In a C3 plant, which is a plant that undergoes normal photosynthesis, the stomata open during the day, allowing CO2 to enter. However, if it is too hot, the plant has its stomata open, water will evaporate out of the plant. If too much evaporates, the plant will die. No!
CO2. CO2. O2. O2. Third O2.
If a C3 plant closes its stomata in order to conserve water, photorespiration occurs. Photorespiration results from the buildup of O2. The O2 and CO2 have to compete to bind with the enzyme pepcase. The O2 outcompetes the CO2, therefore the rate of respiration decreases. O2. O2. O2.
To prevent photorespiration, this CAM pathway evolved. When products ATP and NADPH leave the light reactions, CAM reactions can start. The CAM plants, such as succulents, open their stomata only at night to prevent water loss.
Nothing's going out.
When the stomata is closed, this prevents photorespiration, which was discussed earlier, when CO2 is taken in and diffuses into the cells of the mesophyll layer. You can see this in the diagram shown here.
In CAM plants, CO2 needs to fix itself to an organic acid at night. So CO2 is fixed by PEP in a reaction catalyzed by pepcase to form the organic acid OAA.
The product of this reaction is malate. Malate is then quickly transformed into a more stable form of malic acid.
I'm less ionic now.
Malic acid is stored in vacuoles until the sun rises. When the sun comes up, the stomata close and the vacuoles release the malic acid.
Once malic acid comes out of the vacuole, it will go into the cytoplasm of the cell. Malic acid is then broken down and CO2 is released during the daytime. The CO2 can then be used in the Calvin cycle. With the help of ATP and NADPH from the light reactions, the Calvin cycle uses CO2 to make carbohydrates.
Now we will compare CAM plants to C4 plants. C4 photosynthesis in C4 plants occurs in two layers of the leaf, in the mesophyll cells and the bundle sheath cells. CAM plants photosynthesize in only the mesophyll cells.
C4 plants open their stomata during the day and night.
C4 plants open their stomata during the day and use enzymes to make a 4-carbon molecule. C4 molecule releases CO2 to the Calvin cycle, just like how malic acid releases CO2 in the CAM plant.
Photosynthesis of the CAM pathway in the CAM plants is more efficient than normal C3 photosynthesis for its environmental conditions. However, if these were not in a hot environment, normal photosynthesis is more efficient than the CAM pathway.